Heavy security presence here outside one of the main polling stations here in Gulshan. The Gulshan area in Dhaka is considered to be an upscale area, and this is where the leader of the Bangladesh Nationalist Party, Tarique Rahman, who is the son of the former late Prime Minister Khaleda Zia, is expected to cast his ballots shortly. Lines are already forming. There's a lot of security presence. As you can tell, the military is out in the streets. This is a pivotal election, a crucial election for Bangladesh, and it is taking place after 17 months of an interim setup led by Dr. Muhammad Yunus, who arrived in Bangladesh in August 2024. Let's take you further in and show you what's happening here with the lines forming, a lot of media presence, a lot of supporters of the BNP wearing those caps as well. And these are the lines. These guys are waiting to go inside. Polls opened at 7:30 in the morning, and a lot of pandemonium. The people, as you can tell, they're wearing their colors as well. So yes, basically, this is a BNP stronghold, but the BNP isn't the only political group that is competing here. You also got the Jamaat-e-Islami. The Jamaat-e-Islami is in a coalition with a new political group, the NCP. The NCP are these students that led an uprising in July 2024, which basically took out the Sheikh Hasina government. Sheikh Hasina has been in exile in India since, and in the 17 months of the interim setup led by Dr. Muhammad Yunus, there's been a lot that has happened.
Year and a half was a tough task for Dr. Yunus, but I think he did his best. He tried his best. So the rest of the responsibility depends on the political government, which will take over. And we hope that they think about the normal people of this country, their hardship, the improvement of their life standard. That's all. It's pretty simple.
I expect this election to be a fair one. Whoever wins works for the country, makes this country, make the economy better, make our justice system better. They work on women's rights, they work on people's liberation, the right of speech.
And this is where basically the election process is taking place. You've got people that basically are casting their ballots right there, in that box right there. They go behind that curtain to cast their ballots. This is where the line is forming. A lot of security presence even down there. I have been able to come here and just to give you guys a basic idea of what's going on here. This is a school in the Gulshan area, and you have a lot of observers from different political groups, mostly the BNP, because this is considered to be a BNP stronghold. And people come here, they are given, or their names are checked in the registry, in the ballots, and then they are given papers, for example, that booklet right there, and then they go and cast their ballots in that box. You have two ballots here and two processes. One is for the referendum and one is for the elections. Once they stamp something, they get a receipt and then they go. And you have the observers that are sitting there as well from different political groups that are doing all of this process across the country. As I mentioned, there are 300 constituencies. There are close to 244,000 polling booths, basically boxes in which ballots are being cast. 42,000 polling stations around Bangladesh. This country is huge, and the people here are exercising one of the largest democratic exercises anywhere in the world. As I mentioned, 127 million registered voters, and the lines are here. The people are here. There's a lot of intensity. There's a lot of interest in what's going on here. They want a new start. They don't want the corruption, the nepotism they say was endemic when the previous government, especially over the past 17 years, was in place. And this is the way to get it for them to be able to come here and cast their ballots in a secure way, to choose the party that they want. As I mentioned earlier, the Gulshan area is considered to be a stronghold of the BNP. But there are other areas throughout the country. In Sylhet, for example, where we have reporters as well. In Chittagong, where we have reporters, there are other affiliations. And this is the first time in over a decade where, in fact, since the country's foundation, when the Awami League isn't involved in the process. This country is demanding change. This country is demanding a new beginning. And for some people here, that change will be brought about by the BNP and by Tarique Rahman. Tarique Rahman comes from a strong political legacy. His mother, Khalida Zia, was the former Prime Minister of Bangladesh. She passed away a few months ago, and he was in exile about 17 years in the United Kingdom. He also arrived late last year, and since he's been back, he's promised to offer a new start to Bangladesh and offer a new option for Bengalis in this country. This country obviously is quite polarized as well, because the Jamaat-e-Islami as well as the National Citizen Party, the NCP, the students are on one side, the BNP is on the other side. The Awami League, which ruled this country for the past 17 years, or before the interim setup came in, is now out of the polls. It has been barred from taking place in May of last year, and that has created a sort of vacuum, you could say. But there is also this idea that some Awami League supporters might be voting for the BNP. We'll have to see how this day progresses, but as you can tell, there's already a lot of interest, there's already a lot of anxiety, already a lot of excitement and hope that today marks a new beginning in Bangladesh's democratic journey.